You know, it's a common misconception that atheists believe that the universe came from nothing, that, oh, there was nothing, and then all of a sudden, there was the universe. At least for me, I also agree that that explanation doesn't make any sense. How can nothing suddenly have something? That violates the law of the conservation of mass. And that argument got me thinking. If matter can't be created or destroyed, what does that say for the origin of the universe? I mean, to say that matter can't be created or destroyed implies that it has always been there, that it is eternal. And if that's the case, what does that say for the origin of the universe? It is obvious the universe had a beginning point and that it is expanding. That's basically an objective fact at this point. But why? Why is the universe doing that? Obviously, this has to be because of some sort of reaction. Nothing just happens for no reason. There has to be an explanation as to why there was a Big Bang and why the universe is expanding. And I believe I've found a possible explanation. Now, this explanation could be wrong for all I know. It's only a hypothesis, but this is what I like to think could have happened. So, I believe that the universe has always existed, and it always will exist. More importantly, it goes through cycles of expanding and collapsing. Basically, the universe does this. Each time my hands meet, it's a new Big Bang, and the universe starts expanding again. But how is it that the universe starts collapsing on itself? Well, I believe I figured it out, and it all has to do with black holes. You see, I once watched this one YouTube video that explained that eventually the universe is going to be only black holes. It's only going to be darkness and despair, and eventually the last black hole is going to basically just whimper out, and just that's it. And that's totally a possibility, but what happens if black holes start sucking up each other to the point where, as they're sucking each other up, they become more powerful and begin sucking up larger black holes to the point where now there's only one supermassive, unstable black hole, and that black hole becomes so unstable that eventually all of its energy, all of the matter that it has sucked up over the quadrillions of years, finally is released, and a new cycle of the universe begins. That's what I believe is the explanation for why there is a Big Bang and why the universe has been expanding for 13 billion years. But I could be wrong about this. You know, like I said, this is only a hypothesis. I mean, I'm not even studying this kind of stuff in college. I'm a video and film major. I could be dead wrong for all I know. So yeah, I don't entirely know if I'm right or wrong. Like I've been saying throughout this entire video, I could be dead wrong. I don't know if I'm right. But weirdly enough, saying that I don't know is kind of a good thing. What do I mean by this? Well, by saying I don't know, in a way, you're also saying I want to know why. And by saying I don't know and I want to know why, that leads us to making various discoveries about the world. By saying I want to know why, you're also putting in the effort and committing yourself to knowing why things happen. And by doing that, we have gone so far in technological advancements. We now know so much about the universe, the planet, and how everything works. And yet still, we don't know everything. But I get the feeling that eventually, some distant point in the future, the final new fact will be discovered. And humanity will reach its peak. Because we ask the question, why?